fragments on Luke chapter 1 and Sermon 1. Commentary in the Gospel of Luke, sermons 1 through 11. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Commentary on the Gospel of Luke, sermons 1 through 11 by Cyril of Alexandria, translated by R. Payne Smith. Fragments on Luke chapter 1 and Sermon 1. Commentary of St. Cyril, Patriarch of Alexandria, upon the Gospel of St. Luke. 1, 2. Who from the beginning were eye-witnesses and ministers of the Word. In saying that the apostles were eye-witnesses of the substantial and living Word, the evangelist agrees with John, who says that the Word was made flesh, and tabernacled in us, and his glory was seen, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father. For the Word became capable of being seen by reason of the flesh, which is visible and tangible and solid, whereas in himself he is invisible. And John again in his epistle says, That which was from the beginning, that which we have heard, that which we have seen with our eyes, and our hands have handled, around the word of life, and the life became manifest. Hearest thou not that he speaks of the life as capable of being handled? This he does that thou mayest understand that the Son became man, and was visible in respect of the flesh, but invisible as regards his divinity. 151. He hath showed strength with his arm, he hath scattered the proud in the imagination of their heart. The arm enigmatically signifies the Word that was born of her. And by the proud, Mary means the wicked demons, who with their prince fell through pride, and the Greek sages, who refused to receive the folly, as it seemed, of what was preached, and the Jews who would not believe, and were scattered for their unworthy imaginations about the word of God. And by the mighty she means the scribes and Pharisees, who sought the chief seats. It is nearer the sense, however, to refer it to the wicked demons, for these, when openly claiming mastery over the world, the Lord by his coming scattered, and transferred those whom they had made captive unto his own dominion. For those things all came to pass according to her prophecy, that 152. He hath put down riders from their thrones, and exalted the humble. Great used to be the haughtiness of these demons whom he scattered, and of the devil, and of the Greek sages, as I said, and of the Pharisees and scribes. But he put them down, and exalted those who had humbled themselves under their mighty hand, having given them authority to tread upon serpents and scorpions, and upon all the power of the enemy, and made plots against us of these haughty-minded beings of none effect. The Jews, moreover, once gloried in their empire, but were stripped of it for their unbelief, whereas the Gentiles, who were obscure and of no note, were for their faith's sake exalted. 153. He hath filled the hungry with good things, and the rich he hath sent empty away. By the hungry she means the human race, for excepting the Jews only, they were pining with famine. The Jews, however, were enriched by the giving of the law, and by the teaching of the holy prophets. For to them belonged the giving of the law, the adoption of sons, the worship, the promises. But they became wanton with high feeding, and too elate at their dignity. And having refused to draw near humbly to the Incarnate One, they were sent away empty, carrying nothing with them, neither faith nor knowledge, nor the hope of blessings. For verily they became both outcasts from the earthly Jerusalem, and aliens from the glorious life that is to be revealed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?